boys and girls of the internet. Today is Thursday, July 26, 2018, log number 206, and yay, my weekend, be fun times. Not really, I don't really know what I'm going to be doing this weekend. I really should do a lot of editing. I got a lot of editing to catch up to, but that's always my problem. Like, I know I have editing to do, but on my weekends, I'm all like, I need to get out of the house. Damn you. I don't want to be in my house anymore. So, I might go out tonight. I don't know. I'll see if any friends want to do something. I don't know. But, I do have, let's see. I was watching this video last night. It was pretty cool. Actually, it was this morning I was watching it. It was on the YouTube channel Tested. They have really cool stuff on that channel. I'm being blinded here. Basically, like, they were showing off this holographic display that this company's been developing. I guess they've had, like, several other displays, in the years past. But there's like a new version that they're making. It's not, it's not a real hologram. Real holograms are supposed to like be suspended in midair, like Star Wars. But we know that's very difficult technology. This is more like it's like a block of lucite. It's like a tempered plastic kind of thing. But in it, I guess they have like layers, and they can put a display behind it. And with the way the technology works, it kind of like gives you like 45 slices of whatever you're looking at, and it gives it depth. Like if you're working with a 3D program, you can look around it, and it has depth in it. It's a pretty thick lucite. It's about like 5-6 inches thick. And it looks really cool. Like, I mean, I guess watching through YouTube, you can't really get a sense of exactly how cool it might or might not look. But from what you can tell from the YouTube video, I was like, that's pretty cool. It's very early technology, and it's not, anything mass marketable. But it's kitschy, and it's very very cool tech, and I guess they have like a Kickstarter for it, if you want to buy one of their products. I mean, it's a workable product. What do you do with it application-wise? I don't know. They have like two sizes. Like one is like it looks like about 6 by 8 inch display, I think. The other one's bigger. It looks more like a 10-inch display or something. But it all looks very cool. I don't know how much it's going to cost, but I really, hope this, these companies that do this kind of thing, hope they progress, and do, bigger and better things. Because I have no doubt in my mind that true holographic technology, like in Star Wars, or even better in Star Trek, like the holodeck, I have no doubt that that kind of stuff is coming. Will I see the holodeck in my lifetime? Doubtful. But will I see something that more resembles maybe like Star Wars style holograms that are, workable and commonplace? I hope so. The way that type of technology is, like, you just have to kind of work around the barriers of, physics, really. So that's all it really boils down to. It's just the physics of how you manipulate and project light into thin air. I've seen other examples and prototypes of people trying to do something like that. Usually it means suspending certain some particles in midair and hitting it with lasers and stuff like that. That could work, but it's super, super crude and super me first. development room. But it'll take years, you know. 5-10 years, who knows what it's going to look like. I certainly don't know. I mean, because here's the thing with like that type of technology. You know, what do you do with it? Other than, you know, you're going to have movies with it? Now, if you have movies, then you have to worry about where do you film it from? How do you frame it? Because you don't know where people are going to be sitting, you know, while watching this movie, or from what angle they're going to be looking at it from. Because if it's something holographic that's like true 3-dimensional, if it's like 360 degree, you know, dimensional, you know, when you have like the whole audience, you know, say like a movie theater of the future, you have a whole audience like around like a circular, you know, holographic projector, and you're just watching something like in the middle of it. I guess it will look like a stage play or something, and you have to kind of worry about that kind of thing. Or maybe, you know, of course, at the first, you're probably going to have like almost how we have it now, where it's a traditional like you know, 2D kind of screen, but it has almost like how 3D movies are now, where things are just a little bit more deeper. You're still looking at like kind of a somewhat flattened image. But of course, you know, in that, like if it's a, you know, holographic display, but it's still a 2D image, you know, people sitting over here is going to have a slightly different perspective than people sitting over there. And you have to kind of account for that when you film those type of movies, I guess. Well, of course, you'd have to, if you just film it with like how they film 3D movies now, without conversions. Don't get me started on 3D converted movies. That shit sucks. But real film 3D movies, you know, they pretty much just put two cameras together in a kind of to simulate a human's eyes. You know, the distance between the two. And that's how they because anything more than that, you know, when you look at it, it's going to look fucked up. It's not going to align right. So they have to kind of simulate, you know, human vision with the cameras. Ugh. And even that, you know, it's not, you're not going to get too much of different angles. But I mean, I still like this prospect of maybe getting, you know, some kind of like projector display where, yeah, maybe you can't really see the back side of it, but you can see, you know, the sides, the front, and the other side. It almost made like a 180 degree version of it, where you can put it like in your living room. You have your family sitting around it, and maybe play games that way. It'd be really good for video games, that's for sure, because then you could have, you know, a full 3-dimensional environment you're messing with. And so, no matter where whatever kind of game you're playing, if you move around a certain area, you can see all the angles, and you're not really constrained to that 2D, you know, rectangle of your TV. It'd be really good for tabletop games like D&D. Like, just imagine like a square coffee table and everything just projecting up from it. And you can just like look all around it, and it's just, you know, instead of having a actual like 3-dimensional D&D game, like you know, people do miniatures with little computer figures and stuff. You know, it's just a hologram instead. That would definitely look like Star Wars when they play the little chess game. I know as a Star Wars nerd, I should know what that game is called. It actually has a real name, but I don't know what it is. I should know what it is, but I don't. So, sue me. Oh well. That technology looks good, though. I'm excited to see what it's like. I will leave a link to that video below. Let me know what y'all think. If it looks exciting to you, it looks good to me. But for now, that's it for today, I think. I'll talk to y'all later. Everybody have a good day.